Oh, hi there. What can I do for you today? All right. Well, we are called Enchanted Events after all, so we can definitely help you out with any party planning that you have in mind. And we specialize in catering. Yeah, absolutely. So now, what is the event? It's a birthday party. Oh, that's terrific. Now, when will it be held? Okay. No, that's plenty of time. Yeah, no worries there. So, do you already have something specific in mind for the occasion, or? No, we can go over the options, definitely. Yeah. Okay, just go ahead and have a seat. Make yourself comfy. All right. So now, before we get started, can I just get your first name? Okay. Oh, let me go to part of our system. Okay. Dave. Okay. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, so let's see here. So you said the date was, let me mark that in our system calendar. Yeah, we have total open availability that day, so that works out. Alrighty. So I have this catalog here, kind of a brochure that has our most popular catering packages. And since your event is a little bit further out, we can also offer you some discounts on things. Yeah. Well, we often have to charge a little bit more for last minute arrangements just because we have to, source all of the ingredients and the staffing. So, yeah. Okay, so this first package here is our picnic package. Yeah, it's kind of like everyone gets their own little picnic basket at the event. So now how many people are going to be there? About 25. Okay. Well, this is a good option for that size. Yeah. Another thing I need to know that I keep forgetting to ask everyone, what is the venue? Oh, it's a backyard. Oh, well, this would be perfect then. Yeah. So everyone gets little finger sandwiches and little box juices and waters, things like that. Potato salad, egg salad, everything you would typically think of it for a picnic. We can also upgrade it to more of a luxurious experience and offer different entree options. Yeah. Now, since it is a party of 25, all of these are automatically discounted by 10%. We give kind of a bulk discount. Yeah, exactly. So just keep that in mind. Okay, the next package we have here is kind of a charcuterie board experience. Yeah, so it has your typical, wines, little wine bottles actually, or you can do 0 proof if you prefer, or juices. And it also comes with cheeses, assortments of different meats, dried meats, lunch meats, things like that, some fruits. You can also opt for little fruit parfaits if you like. Yeah, it's a nice touch. And this one is actually right now we're on special for 25% off. So you get the additional 10% off on that. So it's a great deal. Yeah, it's kind of in honor of summer coming up. We wanted to give everyone a special offer on it. Now this next little section of the brochure is more magically geared things. So yeah, more of an enchanted theming. So this one here is, it's our dessert bundle. So it's an assortment of cupcakes and cookies, a bunch of baked treats. We can also supply a candy version of this, and everyone has its own magical effect. For instance, this cupcake helps people transport to a different location for an hour or so. So we often recommend that these are reserved for take-home gifts because you don't want them leaving the party early. Exactly. one should I share with you next? Oh, this one is one of my favorites. Yes, it's the Enchanted animal package, and they are our servers at your event. And in some cases, they even prepare the food. We have an antelope that is a master chef. Yeah, makes an amazing tofu platter. So, and they're a great source of entertainment too. They have the funniest jokes to share. Yeah. They really become the lives of the party, exactly. So if you're into something like that, it's definitely unexpected. No one, expects to show up to your party and have a whole, menagerie to, refill their drinks, and just really good. They almost become guests, actually, at your party. They're very good conversationalists, believe it or not. All right, what should we gander at next? Okay, this is a good package if you're looking for more just kind of a drinks and nibbles situation, and we have several different varieties, and these are actually 5% off right now. Just because it's a newer package and we want to give people an introductory offer to it. So there is a cocktail or mocktail version, and then there's a coffee and tea version. And we'll get to the high tea later because we do have a separate package for that. But for this one, it comes with an assortment of beverages. The beverages really steal the show here. And then we have little snacks on the side, so it might be olives or chips and dip. And this one you can really customize. For instance, we did one the other day. It was amazing. It was a Mexican theme. And they had margaritas and mock margaritas. And then, I'm trying to think, it was nachos, like loaded nachos. And chips and salsa and little mini tacos. It was such a hit with the guests. Yeah, we got some great feedback from it. Another version, like I was saying, we can do like a coffee and tea. So kind of every kind of coffee and tea you can think of. Freshly brewed teapots everywhere. And different types of coffee. So espressos and caramel macchiatos, things like that. What you typically expect. And that one also we usually pairs well with our donut bar. Yeah. Our donut bar is unique because, once again, it's a little fairy dust inspired. So that one is one where no matter what you eat, it's calorie free essentially. Yeah. And we also have a different type where the guests can customize their donut with different flavorings, and each flavoring has its own magical properties. One might make them sleep better, another might make them more sociable. It all depends. Yeah, for that one we have a magical practitioner on hand because we don't want things to get out of control. Okay, and the tea I mentioned, the afternoon tea, it's a full spread, everything you could possibly think of when it comes to that. And we usually have herbal and fruit teas for that, and little sandwiches, and trifles, and puddings, and yeah, exactly what typically people have in mind when it comes to afternoon tea. All right. Let me see now. Next up, well, since you are doing a backyard soiree, this would be kind of a natural choice. We do a backyard barbecue. Yes, we bring in the grills and everything, and we can either do a meat or a vegetarian option for this. So, yeah. Or both, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. So this one comes with all the fixins. So we serve different salads on the side, and we have a bunch of cold beverages kind of in a cooler. Yeah, it's really an authentic experience. That's what we're going for here. And since summer is coming up, this one is 2 gold pieces off. So it's not a percentage discount for this one, but you do get a flat discount for it. Yeah. Another one I wanted to show you is we have a relaxation package. Yes, you might not think of catering and relaxation because it can be a stressful time for some people when they're party planning. We want to take the stress out of that, though, for you, of course. But this relaxation package is kind of a spa experience at the venue. So we bring in massage therapists, and there's aromatherapy, and yeah, all of the food is geared toward kind of detoxifying and relaxation. So we have lavender infused drinks and foods and chamomile. Everything is just kind of centered on tranquility, if you will. Yeah. It's a great package if you are having a party that, well, it's usually good for bridal parties because it kind of helps them unwind before the main event, but it's also great for birthday parties, I think, especially if you know your loved ones or your friends are particularly stressed at the moment. But yeah, it's one of our best sellers for bridal parties, definitely. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that might pique your interest, just based on kind of what you've told me and what I've already shared. Let's see here. Oh, we have this one. Oh, it's fabulous. So this one is basically a trip around the world is what we call it. So it's cuisines from all over the globe. So we have things from Italy, Mexico, Scandinavian countries, America, all over, whatever you can think of basically. And we can customize this one as well. So we recommend you stick with 5 different areas of the world or countries, just because it can get a little bit overwhelming for the taste buds if you opt for more than that. Yeah. So yeah, maximum of 5. And here we have listed all of them. Some are a little bit less expensive than the others because, you know, just the food is maybe less expensive to make or less involved. So yeah, so we have all of that here. And let me see here. Is there anything else about that one I need to mention? I don't think so. Now this one is good if you want more of a visitor experience versus focusing solely on the food. Now, of course, there is food provided, but okay, basically what it is, I'm dancing around it. We have a princess or prince or villainess or villain join your party, and it is all themed around them, and they actually do it's kind of a guest speaking event. Sometimes some of them do workshops, it all depends, and the food that's on offer is their favorite foods. Maleficent is one of our most popular, and when it comes to the villainesses, and I'd have to say Snow White, I think, is our top tier princess. Yeah. Now, her things are primarily apple based, oddly enough. I think it's, her way of saying she's overcome the obstacles of her past. But, yeah. Well, yeah, Maleficent is kind of a. I don't remember what her package is called, but it's Devilish Delights or something along those lines. It's a lot of very rich foods, especially desserts. That's her thing. Okay. Let's see here. What else? I think that's... Oh, no. Hold on. I have one more I want to show you. Where is that? Here it is. Okay, so it's Thumbelina's finger foods. I know. It's absolutely charming. So these are all hand-picked items by Thumbelina. We had actually had her come in, and we had like a bit of a consultation with her, and it's an assortment of 10 different foods in miniature form. So there's mini hamburgers, mini little cookies, mini sundaes, things like that. You can also add on optional ones, and they're only 1 gold piece each. Yeah. This one is a big hit for people who want to try a variety of different things. It's almost like a sampler platter, and then we often have them come back for other events and order the full-size version of it for their next party. So yeah, it's a great way to kind of test things out. And it's especially, ideal for parties where there might be picky eaters. Yeah. Or people with diverse dietary requirements, exactly, because we can do gluten-free items, we can do sugar-free items, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Right. I think that's just about it. Now, I'm going to give you this brochure too. I mean, we'll talk about the package you want to do, but just in case you want to add anything on, or, opt for a different package after we have our little chat, you're more than welcome to do so, or, just keep it for your next shindig. All right, so I will leave you with that. It has all of our contact information, but for now, for this birthday party, what package do you think you'd like to go with, if any of them? Okay, yeah, I think that's a great choice, yeah. Especially for the number of people that are going to be attending, and it also leaves a little wiggle room if, maybe someone forgot to RSVP, and especially for the setting too. I think that's a perfect option. So, let me see here. Now, I will need a deposit of 5 gold coins. Yes, and you'll get all the relevant discounts, exactly. Let me see here. Okay, now we will contact you about a week before the event to get all of the finer details, I guess, like the address and things like that. Well, we know that plans might change, you might end up switching spots or whatever the case, so we always leave a little bit of flexibility. Like I said, we want to make party planning, as less stressful as possible. Take the headache out of the equation, right? Okay, I'm just marking some things in the computer. Now, do you know if any of your guests have any restrictions or preferences? For instance, any allergies or anything like that? Okay. Well, no, you can definitely, when we send out that the finalization email about a week before, you can let us know then. Absolutely, yeah. We can also create a special menu if, say, like only one of the guests has some sort of, allergy to dairy or something, or lactose intolerance. We can go ahead and create a special menu for them, a little meal box, and they'll feel definitely included in the event. Yeah. Let me see. So let us know the confirmation point. Okay, now our servers are going to be there to help. Do you need servers too? Okay, yeah, no, that's not a problem. Now, is there any particular theme or color scheme for the event that they should keep in mind? For instance, is it going to be a specific, like a monochromatic, like everyone's wearing white or everyone's wearing purple? Or is it kind of a dressy event, casual, beachy? Okay. Yeah, we had one event, oh goodness, this was ages ago, but the client forgot to tell us that it was kind of a black tie event, and women were wearing gowns, and the server showed up in jeans and t-shirts, so they were a bit out of place. So now we always make sure that even the staff we have on hand kind of fall in line with the overall theming that you're going for. Okay. Yeah, the only exception to that is if you do opt for the one where the villain or the royalty shows up, because they're who they are and you kind of have to go with their theming. Okay, let me see here. I think that's all the information we need, so we'll get the address later, and we'll also check in on the preferences. Okay, now here on the screen it shows your total discount. Okay, like I said, there's only a 5 gold coin deposit today, and the rest is due. Well, we have kind of an installment situation, so you can pay when we send out that email about a week before. You can pay the rest then, or you can split it up into two and pay half then of the remainder and half at the event, whichever you prefer. You don't have to let us know now. All right. Okay. Now, if you do have more guests showing up, significantly more than you planned, say like it doubles, just let us know and we can adjust the pricing for you. We actually offer a bigger discount in that case. So if anything significant changes outside of probably a 5 guest leeway, let us know. Just contact us, it's all in the brochure there, and we can adjust accordingly. Yeah, it usually means, of course, more food and beverages, but it also means more staff, and we need to hire additional cooks and things like that, or bakers, whatever fits the bill. Okay, so let's see here. Now, another thing we can do is we can supply some of the decorations. Would you like that, or you have your own? Okay. Now we do bring everything you'll need to eat, the catering package. So we'll bring utensils, plates, cups, things like that. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Yeah. Well, they're kind of a porcelain, but they're more biodegradable. Yeah, it's a new thing. So to keep costs lower, All right, I think that's it. We have all the info we need. So like I said, it was great meeting you today, and we'll send you a little email shortly just to kind of sum everything up. Okay, now for the 5 gold deposit, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and waive that today. Yeah, I have a feeling you're going to bring us a lot of business and a lot of referrals. So don't worry about that. Plus, I'm in a good mood today, so we'll just waive that and we'll just add it on to your overall total, okay? All right. Like I said, contact us if you have any questions. Great.